Selamat datang kembali, food lovers, and welcome to Quarantine Kitchen. I thought today we'd focus on a dish that's really nourishing, nurturing, and soft. Because comfort food for me is soft food. So we're going to make bubur. So this is Bali style. So when we're sick in our household, straight away my staff prepare this lovely soft cooked rice. It's a bit like risotto. Now, so let's start making our rice porridge. First, I just want to show you the quantities that we're talking about. So I've got a small cup here. It's a cafe latte cup. And that's going to serve about 2 to 3 people. So that's your basic quantity. Now to that, you're going to need about 5 cups of water. So let's start. I'm sticking to the cups so you get an idea of the quantity. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Generally speaking, if you want plain steamed rice, you're going to use 3 times the amount of rice, but because I want porridge, I'm using more water. So in goes the cup of rice. Now because it's rice porridge, bubur, I'm adding turmeric. So again, it's not peeled, it's washed, it's clean. You can bruise it if you like, but I'm throwing it in whole because I actually don't want to be munching on turmeric while I'm eating the lovely soft porridge. Let's have a look at our turmeric, of course. So you must know this by now because everybody's talking about it. It's considered one of the most powerful healing spices on the planet. So you can Google that one because it has a lot of benefits. So that goes in there. Next, we're going to add leaves. In Balinese cooking, we add a lot of leaves. So this one is what we call the Salam Leaf, daun salam. It's a type of cassia. It's a neutral leafy flavour. It's alkaline, and it goes into pretty well every rice dish, certainly that we eat at home, you know, yellow rice, bubur, etc. So it's a really gentle flavour. So there you have leaves. And next we're going to add lemongrass. So lemongrass is lovely and cooling on the body. It cools you down inside. It's uplifting, makes you feel good, makes you feel happy. So that's going into our rice porridge. So let's prepare our lemongrass. As you know, with lemongrass, all the flavour's inside, so we need to release that. So we bruise it to open it out. You can actually break that one into 2 if you like. And then the next step is simply to tie it into a knot. So in that way, when you add it to the rice porridge, you're getting the full flavour and fragrance, but you don't have to chew on it. So you're using it as an aromatic. So that goes in. Okay, so let's just give it a bit of a stir. And that needs to simmer and fully cook the rice. So what you're creating is something like risotto. It's rice porridge. Delicious. Beautiful place to be preparing food. You get to inhale all those gorgeous fragrances. Wow, have a look at that. You can see that the water's evaporated off and the porridge is thickening up beautifully. And look at that gorgeous colour. Fantastic. Now we're going to add some leaves. Now this is what we call in Bali daun kayu manis. I don't know what the English translation for this is, and it's certainly not cinnamon, but it's highly nutritious and very popular green leaf that's available for you. It's sweet and nutty and highly nutritious, very high in iron and calcium. Adding our leaves and just stirring it in. You might want to add other ingredients. It's quite common that you'll add little bits of chicken, or you can play around with other vegetables. Adding a pinch of salt. Look at that, it's creamy. And have a look too, you'll see that the turmeric actually is still in big pieces. So you don't need to grate it, you don't need to chop it up, you can just throw it in, you can bruise it, throw it in. The important thing is you get the colour, but you don't necessarily want to eat the turmeric itself. Look at that perfectly creamy and gorgeous. And if you let that sit, it'll thicken up a little bit as well. And you can eat that all day. Sometimes at home too, we have it just with a boiled egg. Really fantastic comfort food. Look at that, gorgeous. Now it's time to eat. You can keep the bits of lemongrass in there if you love that flavour and fragrance. And you can see how soft and creamy it is. And this is just using plain white rice. And lovely colours there with the little flecks of the green leaves. Look at that. So fantastic. There you go. See that? Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed our session. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel with Ubud Food Festival. Like us, add your comments, tell us what you'd like us to be serving, cooking up, and we look forward to seeing you again. Terima kasih.